Friends, welcome, and let's talk about Rolls-Royce. Now, a lot of people have been wondering, when are we going to start to see even a $2 range again?
It'll get worse before it gets better.
And I'm going to be honest with you, as an active investor in Rolls-Royce right now, I think we're going to be here a while. I think this could get even uglier before it gets better. But it's not over, and I'm not selling. So we're going to look at the finances of Rolls-Royce in this video and talk about, is there any good that's coming with Rolls-Royce? Or do you just need to stay in it? Or do you just need to stay away from it? So first things first, what does Rolls-Royce finances look like? They look terrible. That's what they look like. I mean, let's be honest. 2020 killed this company. The sad part about it is that Rolls-Royce had a lot in the oven cooking to make their stock even bigger for 2021. But due to COVID, the stock is just plunged because their main source is jet engines. Their main source is the bread and butter of servicing jet engines. People traveling. Right now, big airliners are not really moving, guys. There's still so much restriction in the world right now. So this is hurting Rolls-Royce. So friends, the best thing I thought that we could go over are articles. Why articles? Because articles really bring the truth. And I've gone through a bunch of different articles, and I've honestly just clipped out the bad parts. Now, before we read these, I want you to know, with Rolls-Royce, you are taking a huge gamble with the company right now. It's probably not going to bring you gains probably for most of this year, because one thing that's got to happen that's really not happening right now, the world has to start working again. But the one positive that you are having with Rolls-Royce is that you're buying a stock with a very popular company. You're buying a stock that is a dividend stock sometime again in the future, definitely not this year, and you're buying into a company that is trying to get in the space sector, and you're buying a stock that is on sale right now but is very dangerous too. So anybody that invests in Rolls-Royce right now, you need to know you've got to be in this for the long run. You've got to be willing to put what you want in there and say, whatever happens, it happens. My money can literally catch on fire right in front of my face, and you know what? I'll be okay with it because I took a chance. And I think a lot of us in Rolls-Royce are saying that right now because we're pretty confident this is going to come back. And I honestly think this stock is going to come back with a vengeance. Now let's start reading some bad stuff here. Now this first part right here is talking about Rolls-Royce is cutting 9,000 jobs, part of plans to save $1.3 billion annually by 2020. Now as stockholders, them cutting jobs does not bother us. They're saving money, so in the long run, that's cash on hand that they have, so it's somewhat of a positive, as mean as that sounds to say. Now here's some detailed information. What's new? Rolls-Royce said in a trading update on Tuesday that it expects engine flying hours to be only about 55% per pre-pandemic levels this year, compared with a base forecast of 70% that Rolls-Royce gave in October. The reduction in flying hours means that Rolls-Royce expects to see an increased cash outflow of $2 billion in 2021, higher than current analyst estimates, which range from $1 billion to $1.5 billion. Now Rolls-Royce, they are hungry for money. They are hungry for cash on hand. That's what they're trying to go after right now. Now we know Rolls-Royce raised about $6.4 billion in funds in October last year through a rights issue and new credit lines to bolster its finances. But like I said, you have a company that is burning through cash right now. And guys, when you start reading articles about Rolls-Royce, you'll find that a lot of these analysts are saying they don't know, but there are a lot of people rooting for this company, and that's pretty much one of the saving graces with this company. If you don't know, Rolls-Royce is in the top 3 main aviation jet engine makers in the world. You have Boeing, you have Rolls-Royce. So I can't possibly see us living in a world where the world and the UK lets Rolls-Royce go under. Things would have to keep getting worse. Things would have to get really bad here, where we would talk about a reverse split. I don't see that happening. Even if this stock drops to under $1, and I'm gonna be honest, if it drops under $1, I'm gonna kind of be soaking that up. I'm gonna be going in even heavier. I would be buying a lot of shares. I would be buying shares weekly. And honestly, that might be something that would really bring this stock up. If Rolls-Royce went under $1, I think you would see a lot of people come out of the woodwork with $100 here, $1,000 here, and they'd say, what the heck, they would pick up a lot of shares. Because guys, you gotta remember, there's some heavy hands out there. I understand there's a lot of you that spending $100 on a company that you don't know what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen, like Rolls-Royce, on their stock. But there's other people, man, they do this every day. They have a lot of money to where they can drop $1,000 and they're okay with it. They can do that. So you have to always remember, there's always somebody that has more money than you. And there's always somebody that's willing to take more of a risk than you. But that's what keeps the game going here. Now guys, the next big thing we're gonna see here, and listen, when this news comes out, when this news pops, this might be the last bullet right here we take with Rolls-Royce. March 11th, 2021, we're gonna see the quarter results here. And I'm gonna tell you what, they're gonna be bad. They're gonna be real bad. So if you're expecting to see like, this is it, this is gonna be the game changer. No, this is gonna be the first quarter that we've really seen where things have gotten really bad. The last time we had a quarter review with Rolls-Royce was June of 2020, and it was bad. So this one right here is gonna be worse. So guys, there's so many more articles that I could show you, but at the end of the day, I want you to know, is there any good news financially with Rolls-Royce? No, there's not. It's staying alive, it's still doing its bread and butter business day to day, but the business has dropped because people are not flying like they used to. Their main customer, Boeing, is having financial troubles themselves. We do have a lot of good things to look at into the future with Rolls-Royce. The one thing you need to ask yourself is, how patient are you and how willing are you to stay in this as a Rolls-Royce investor? But guys, I'm in this with you. Let's ride this thing out. We may be talking about this next year from now. And I mean, seriously, we all are going through this right now, this pandemic. We are watching company after company try to bring itself back up. And Rolls-Royce is right in the middle of that. But guys, thank you so much. Remember, be positive, be you. And guys, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Best of luck with trading tomorrow. And I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye. God bless.